Good morning, everyone. So today we're actually going to be creating the different landforms that we spoke about earlier this week in the PowerPoint. So we'll be creating the Everglades, we'll be creating Britton Hill, and we'll also be creating Lake Okeechobee. And we have Paratore here actually making the demos of these.
Good morning, sixth grade. Mr. Bonilla and I decided that it would be fun to co-teach one of your lessons. We're hoping that this turns out cool so we can do it again. We're definitely having a lot of fun trying to figure it out. But anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using modeling clay to model the different landforms that Mr. Bonilla just said. We're going to be modeling landforms based on Florida for the Everglades, Lake Okeechobee, and Britton Hill, which is the highest point in Florida. Mr. Bonilla is going to be our narrator for this lesson.
All right.
Ready, Bonilla?
Yeah, I'm ready. All right. So
Okay.
the first landform that Paratore is going to be creating is the Everglades. So the Everglades is a unique treasure found in South Florida. The Everglades is the largest remaining subtropical wilderness in the United States. It actually consists of 1.5 million acres of sawgrass marsh, mangrove forests, and hardwood hammocks dominated by wetlands. It is the home to endangered, rare, and exotic animals. So today, actually 50% of South Florida's original wetland areas no longer exist, right? So the number of wading birds have been reduced by 90%. The entire population of animals are in danger of disappearing. Exotic pets, plants have invaded natural areas, and losses of seagrass beds in Florida Bay have been followed by losses of wildlife. So here, we have on the screen, you see Paratore actually creating the Everglades with her amazing Play-Doh hills. Okay.
With my clay. So the water, the blue in it is supposed to be the water, and then the green is the sawgrass, and then there's just some dirt. Because you guys know that we went to the Everglades, so there was definitely a lot of water in the Everglades. It's really a big, shallow river surrounded by the sawgrass. And that river kind of flows out of Lake Okeechobee, which now Mr. Bonilla is going to continue with talking about Lake Okeechobee.
All right, so Lake Okeechobee, which is also known as Florida's inland sea. It is the largest lake in the state of Florida. It is the 8th largest natural freshwater lake among the 50 states in the United States. Lake Okeechobee covers about 730 square miles, which is approximately half of the size of Rhode Island, if you guys know anything about New York. So Lake Okeechobee covers about half of Rhode Island, so it's huge. And so the Kissimmee River is actually, the Kissimmee River, located directly north of Lake Okeechobee, is the lake's primary source. So the lake is divided between the Glades, Okeechobee, Martin, Palm Beach, and Hendry counties. So there's 5 counties that actually, all 5 counties meet at one point near the center of the lake. So there we have Paratore's greatest creation.
Look, so this is, it was the Kissimmee River, and then Lake Okeechobee, and then as it flows into the Everglades.
So our last landform that we're actually going to be talking about today is Britton Hill. So fun fact, just like Paratore said, Britton Hill is the highest natural point in the state of Florida. So it is the highest point in Florida with a summit elevation of 345 feet above sea level. So even though that is the highest point in Florida, it is actually the lowest state height point in the United States. So out of all the 50 states, Florida has the lowest high point. It is actually 103 feet lower than the next highest low point, which is in Delaware. The hill is located in northern Walton County, near the town of Lakewood, Florida, just off County Road 285, about 2 miles southeast of Florala, Alabama. A small park called Lakewood Park marks the high point and features a monument, trails, and information board. So we have over there, look at that. if you could, we have the Britton Hill over there. That actually looks
Britton
good.
Hill.
Wow.
The Kissimmee River, Lake Okeechobee. I think that's like, no, the Miami Canal goes this way. I don't know what that is. It's just, that's really horrible for me to say that, but I don't. So Lake Okeechobee is flowing into the Everglades, and here are our beautiful Everglades that are located not far from where we live.
Yeah, so what's connecting, that is actually the Kissimmee River that's connecting.
Oh, this is still the
That's
Kissimmee
north,
River?
no, north of it is the Kissimmee River. South, I'm not entirely sure what connects to the
See,
Everglades.
look, neither one of us know.
But guys, that is actually our video. I hope you guys were entertained by Palatore and I in our silly creation.
I hope you guys were amused by our fun video. We look forward to doing it again.
Yeah. Guys, please, guys, once again, I tell you every day, please look at your schedule, look at the assignments you guys need to turn in, and I hope everything goes well tomorrow. Just message us if you guys have any questions. All right?
Reread your PowerPoint before you take your quiz.
Yes, please read the PowerPoint, guys. But, all right, that's everything I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. All right, bye, guys.